Many Vanguard players are wondering if it's worth it to buy the Chronojet Stride deck set.
And we're here to show you yes or no.
Let's get in. Ooh. So, anything to say, or based on just the packaging alone before we open
this is a great way to show people that back in G was wanting to play overdress but didn't want to get rid of their old stuff and still wanted to play nostalgic G. Very great way to play. It even has the OG Stride, everything that you play the same way.
Upside down.
It's also the first iteration of Stride into Standard. How some may feel about that is up to debate, but it's here now.
Well, we won't share opinions. This is supposed to be open-ended.
Exactly. But we're gonna start with the regular box, and then afterwards we will open the premium so you can see what all is extra outside.
Save the best for last, and I'm sure Philip, hopefully, if I'm not giving him an editor's task, this will show pricing based on current, not the secondary market, the current market it was to purchase these. That way, you know. Standard point of reference on their prices differences.
Before we open these, so what is the contents of the regular box?
So the main deck is one pre-constructed deck, 51 cards plus 9 cards total, 19 types issued, 5 types. There are short storage, this one short storage box. There are acrylic fighters coins, there's 15 pieces. And there's fighters coins, custom stickers, 1 sheet of stickers. You have your entire main deck. Want to go through the whole card list, or
no? We'll talk about the card list once we open it.
Correct.
I just want
you
to
have
say
your main deck, your G unit, and your crest.
As far as the premium contents, it's the same thing. I don't have a list on mine to see, but I think it comes with a rubber playmat, if I'm corrected, of the same thing as this. I want to say, or this jet.
One of the two.
It has an acrylic holder so that you can display a card like for fancy version of the crest or your G unit or any card you want to put in there. You can put on the wall, your desk, etc. Comes with top loaders that have all of the ride line and silhouettes on each version of the top loaders. It also has sleeves, deck box. I think those are all in there.
Yeah, this has one of each unit in foil, right?
Yes,
allegedly.
I think this one has everything in the deck as foil, if I'm correct.
I mean, Philip will put a big disclaimer if we're wrong,
or we'll correct ourselves as we're opening it.
Correct. Well, I mean. Editing.
Yes.
It's both. It's omnipresent.
But let's stop beating around the bush and let's crack into it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So starting off with the regular Stride deck set. I think this is the actual deck holder, but we'll cut it open just to make sure.
Remember, safety first, boys and girls. And whatever's in between. Doing it professional style. Like we do our case openings. You know, I'll let you open this one. I don't know if the other one.
Okay. Fair enough. So, let's take this off. Slide this piece off.
Sleeve.
So this is the carry deck box. It has Gear Chronicle on this side and Dark States on the other.
That's fancy.
So when you open it up, you're greeted with the acrylic coins.
Whoa.
And then the stickers to go on
coins. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. I don't know. I hope we can see that pretty well. That is fantastic.
Yeah, so
I'm envious.
So yeah, you get to choose what kind of power markers and everything you want. You get
the land of make believe.
one pre-constructed deck.
It's a thick boy.
Some fun packaging, and that's it.
Do we want to display the deck?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll put the
foamy bits
over here. We'll move the box to the side. And then open the contents. Just like. So obviously the deck's about Chronojet. So we do have 4 Chronojets.
One shiny.
I think one of every card in here is foil. So again, like I said, you got the 1 foil Chronojet. You got your ride line. So your grade 1, 2, and Chronojet. Or Chronodran as the ride line foiled. If you don't know what this deck does, you basically ride up. He draws you a card and gets you a crest whenever you ride up. We'll talk about the crest here in a bit. And then I think this one searches you a grade 3 unit card for a Soul Blast whenever you stride.
Oh, okay. So helps it be free.
Most of the time you're going to search this guy. Basically, when you use it as stride fodder, you draw a card.
It's the only 3?
Yes. Oh.
He got put in the back somehow.
So,
I don't know how, but he did.
we get 4 upstreams, which is almost the same as the old one, except it calls it to the back instead of anywhere. 4 of the special interceptor or shield.
Good.
It becomes a 15k shield, I think, if you Soul Blast.
Fancy stuff.
Arlim reprinted as the new PG effect.
Oh, nice. Good.
Steam Breath Dragon. He has the ability that you can, like always, you can discard him for a grade 3 for stride. And then if you have a Chronojet crest, you can discard him to search your deck for a Chronojet from your deck and add it to your hand.
Ooh, fancy.
It's important because of the way they reworded some of these rules.
Oh, okay. Any specific costs?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
an idiot. I don't know.
This guy, during your turn, if a player's rear guard was put to the bottom of the deck, you get the power +5. It's not once per turn. Oh, it's continuous, so it doesn't matter. It becomes a 13. And then he can also intercept from the back row.
Ooh, fancy. Back row interceptors.
I think this is the guy that everybody's replacing Swirler with.
Oh. Hey, for all those Swirler fans out there.
Yes.
Thank goodness for this bastard.
We got GG reprinted. Her ability is when she is placed, if you have a Chronojet crest, you can Soul Blast 2 to draw a card, and if it was placed by a card's ability, it gets +5. So it becomes a 13.
This deck doesn't need Swirler as much.
It does and doesn't. There's debate.
So never mind what I said about Brain Swirler.
I mean, this guy is a Soul Blast.
Soul
Blast 2 on place, so eventually your world run through Soul, so having a way to Soul Charge is nice. Swirler is an option, but some people are debating whether it's worth it or not.
No. It's only a... Oh,
you get
God.
a common version of your Overtrigger.
It's so gross.
And I'm pretty sure all of your triggers are common, so you get Vanilla Crits, Vanilla Draws, Vanilla Fronts,
Only 3.
and Vanilla Heals. And we're going to slide this from the back because before we get to the G-Zones, you do get 1 copy of your Chronojet crest. And Lon, you can read that if you want.
Look how shiny that is. It has continuous. You can perform stride and cannot ride grade 3 or greater cards without Chronojet in their card names. The original power of your grade 3 card with Chronojet in their card name becomes 13,000, including heart cards. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Chronojet in its card name, all your front row units get +5 for each face-up card in your G-Zone, so it gets stronger the longer the game goes.
Yes.
At the beginning, auto ability, at the beginning of your battle phase, choose up to 1 of your grade 3 or greater rear guards and increase or decrease its power to 0 until end of turn.
Great.
Oh, grade to 0. I'm dumb. Grade to 0 because, you know, this deck likes to, you know, do the chrono thing and go back in time. And
so why does it give it, it makes the power become 13? Because this is the original Chronojet from G. It is the exact same power, the exact same stats. It doesn't have Persona Ride. It still has
just a new art and a new little frame at the bottom with the symbol.
And the, what do you call it, encounter framing to show that, you know, it is a card from that time.
And now it says Dark States instead of...
it still says Gear Chronicle, but it also has Dark States next to it.
Yeah, above, yeah.
So that is all of the main deck. And then, of course, you have your extra deck, or your G-Zone, where you have 4 copies of Interdimensional Dragon, Fate Rider Dragon. And these all come in foil, but you get 1 that is an SP variant.
Ooh.
Same goes for next stage when we get to him. So
I'm making room for you.
You're good. Fate Rider's effect is same normal stride clause as it was back in the day. And then Auto Vanguard, when its unit attacks, you can counterblast 1 and turn a card from your G-Zone face up and put a rear guard to the bottom of your deck. Search your deck for up to 1 unit card with the grade +1 of the card you put to the bottom of your deck for this cost. Call it to rear guard, shuffle your deck, and then choose 1 of your units and it gets power +5 for each face-up card in your G-Zone. Yes.
Look. And show me regular.
Yes.
So this is a regular.
Yes.
Ready, and look at that shiny, nice SP. I'm a big proprietor of OG SP. I'm not the biggest on frame rares.
And I think the premium deck set has all 4 of these for each.
We'll find out very shortly.
Yes. And then the last card of the deck is the boy himself, next stage Chrono Dragon Next
You
Stage.
read, and I'll show off this gorgeous SP for the camera.
So for this guy, his has a stride step. Discard a card with Chronojet in its card name from your hand to stride this card from face down.
Okay, so it's special.
Yes, so that's why
you need to search it more importantly. With
Steam Breath is important. And then Auto Vanguard, Generation Break 2. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked a Vanguard. You can counterblast 1, discard 2 cards from your hand. Put this unit in your G zone face up. Choose one of your Vanguards with Chronojet in its card name instead.
That's pretty nice.
So it's not like back in the day, you don't minus as hard. You don't have to discard 3s or 2.
Okay. But yeah, you get regular triple rare treatment and then shiny SP.
And that's pretty much it for the contents of the regular Chrono Stride deck set.
Here, I gotta do this for Shane.
Oh,
Put it all back together and rest in front.
And for those asking, yes, this is not ours. This is our friend
this is our friend Shane. He really, really wanted it, and so we're really, really going to give it to him.
Well, correction. This one I think is Phillips. The other one is
Shane went for premium.
Yes.
Yeah, we could be absolutely wrong on this. I have no idea. We're just told, hey, Phil said, hey, you and Alex, the box is getting shipped to you.
We're here to show you guys why this is good.
I'll do that later. I'm just going to put it nicely in a box so it doesn't get damaged.
Since that is done, next we have is the premium strike deck set. Obviously, you can see this is a lot bigger, and for reasons that we're going to show you.
I bet this is nightmarish to watch on camera.
Okay. It's probably even worse nightmare for Philip to edit.
Yeah, he's like, come on, you guys. I would have torn that apart with such more grace and ease.
You guys had one job.
One job.
Oh, that's a nice matte finish.
Like smooth cardboard, not glossy like this one.
Yes.
So I don't know if you could see it physically on camera. This has got that gloss.
It's like a matte or satin finish to it.
Yeah. Fancy words.
So inside, we're greeted with first is the hardware for the acrylic deck holder. Which, let's see if we can open that.
For Shane's purposes, I don't know if we're going to assemble this on camera.
No.
But we'll show you what we can, and then Philip will provide stock image of what it looks like.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that has this.
Posted
will
it.
Show you what it looks like.
Oh man, lots of fancy packaging.
Oh, they got stickers over top of them.
Yes, to protect the glass. So one's a clear, I think, yeah, this one's solid black.
Yes, you can see.
And this one's clear with gears on it on the top, and it looks like this more likely on the corner.
Yes. So what it is you're supposed to put this piece into center, put your card, and put this over top so that you can frame it with the gears.
And it has a black finish in the back, so it makes the gears pop a little better.
Yes.
And then you have screws and
little feet so you can stand it up if you want to stand it up.
All on the table, like a family photo, but instead of, I don't know everyone out there, if you don't have a significant other and you're at work and you need to get through the day at work, you look at Chronojet and be like, this is what helps me get through the day.
So this one, we do get the deck box for Chronojet.
Ooh.
Which looks very nice.
Your standard, but it's it's the fancier ones, not the little ones that come folded up at a convention.
Yeah. We do get a rubber play mat, which I will open this so that you can see the contents of that.
We're looking fancy. Bubble wrap! Okay, we're good.
And it is the new art for Chronojet and the new style of the new boxes.
That's some fancy sleeves. That's with a stripe. No, I think
so. This is for your ride line. I think there might be sleeves in there somewhere, maybe.
No, that was it.
That was it.
So I guess it's ride sleeves.
No, this is a deck top loaders.
Oh.
That has for your crest, Chronojet, and your whole ride line. Can be in its own unique top loaders.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, they flip them over. I had them backwards.
So yeah, they're just regular plastic top loaders. That is cool. That is very fancy.
So you can look at your ride line very fancy like.
So that's the
whole ride line,
and this is the crest.
Yes, which I think you can put in your ride line if I'm right.
No, it's just right outside the game.
Exactly.
It starts outside the game regardless. And another set of the same tokens.
Yes.
So I guess
the same acrylic tokens.
No sleeves? I guess not.
Let me see if it might have been hidden inside of here.
I did check.
Oh. Oh yeah, this also is a nice divider in here for
yeah, so
storage.
it's like a long box. It's like 4 of these squished together.
But you can also have multiples of these
Here.
sliding down. So, nice storage box that comes with it.
Put all the Dark States decks into one box.
Yes. So,
very fancy box.
You don't have sleeves, but I mean, you do get a lot regardless.
Yeah, sleeves
everything.
aren't necessary. They sell them online. You can get them on plenty of stuff. One of our subscribers does sleeves. All that fancy jazz.
But we'll take a look at the deck box.
Yeah, standard Velcro-y. Gotta love it. Smells like home.
Smells like home.
If home smelled like a new car dealership.
It smells like home.
No.
Deck that you're gonna be paid a lot for.
Smell that. So, anyone who's bought Dragon Shields will know this, especially if they're art Dragon Shields. They smell like waffles.
Yes.
This smells exactly like waffles. Don't ask us how we know. We just do.
But yes, we'll go ahead and get into the
deck
itself. The deck itself. So if I'm right, this one comes with
full play sets of foil.
Full play sets of foil. Yep. So you have a full foil play set. There's your red line. Foils of those. Foils of those. Foils of that. Foils of your PGs. Foils of this. Foils of the grade 1. GG. But you do not get foils of your triggers.
Well, if you got a case, or there's 4 in a case of the Dark States one from set 6? No, so 7. 7 had the World Trigger.
And yes, you do get full SPs of your strides.
Ooh, that is top dollar sexy.
Oh, and one extra thing about this one. So
it's 51.
So you do get the crest, regular crest, but you also get a super version.
So it's like frame rare.
It's at the end.
Yeah, see, he was at the end of the other box too.
But yes, so this one, as you can see,
Is it raised?
Raised,
just like a frame rare.
Yes, and it's actually like
full frame rare, as the cool kids call it.
Like chrome holographic.
So this would typically be the card people might pick to frame in their little display.
Yeah, this one usually is what people will frame. And yeah, it's very, very, very nice looking. And also the Chronojet down here is in blue instead of like the regular version.
Okay. I think it's cool.
I don't know if that one's in blue too or not. Is it? It is, but I think it's more pronounced in here.
No, actually. You talk about the name Chronojet?
Yes.
It is not in blue.
Oh.
It is exclusively, I don't know here, I'll be.
Also, the...
There you go. For Shane's sake. You can tell the difference. The lettering is blue on the nice one. It's like a foily blue, kind of like in his hands right there.
Also, the weird light pattern thing coming from his hand and around the lightning is all in blue also.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Very, very sexy. I'm going to put this one in the top loader because it's the more important one. Got extra copies of that one. So that's what these top loaders could be used for your Chronojet Dragon, or Smoke Gear, your Mesagear, Chrono Drag, and your Crest.
Yes.
So I'm assuming they go in this order. Crest's in the middle because that's when you get it.
Yes.
But very fancy stuff, and God, I love these SPs. Like, holy cow!
Like, you get what you're paying for. Like, the price tag, I'm sure, looks like it's daunting, but
I mean, other than non-foil triggers, small price to pay. I mean, you already probably had better triggers anyways because these are non-effect triggers.
Yes, you're probably going to upgrade to effect triggers. You're probably going to get like
the fancy one from set 7.
Yeah,
the trigger. Or if not, you might have the full reprints from set 6.
Yes.
Or the OGs. Not a hard thing to do to replace, and I think they're pretty inexpensive when it comes to the grand scheme of all this. Very small blunder. It's the non-foiling. Otherwise, a almost perfect, if not fantastic product. I'd love the cute little frame thing.
We might, between now and out of this, we might build it so you can show it at the end.
On camera. We might record it, but not in this exact moment.
Yes.
But because we got to give this to a friend too, so I don't know how he wants to have the package.
Exactly.
So we'll be nice to him and give a confirmation before we put anything assembling together. And all that fancy jazz. I'm really wondering if they did have the sleeves, but I guess this is what they meant by sleeves.
Yeah,
these are gorgeous.
Yeah,
regardless, like holy cow, I love these. These are very professional. Of just So I'm a commander player, and I always put my commander in a top loader.
Yes.
So it's just nice to have, especially your ride line. You technically can have it. It's in a separate sleeve.
I will say, if Bushiroad's ever listening to this at some point, I would love this for like any nation's like deck, not just the strike deck set.
You don't even Bushiroad. You wouldn't even have to put like the character, like the actual unit, just the nation symbol, and put it as the new box topper for your. Well, no, we get the promos. Do we want to really sacrifice guaranteed promos for just fancy top loaders?
No. I'm saying like if you get like a like trial decks down the road.
Oh yeah,
make a special version of the trial decks. Like this is a special version of the deck that you get the regular version. Make a special version. That way people.
For more products, not just for the encounters. Yeah. Because not everyone plays the encounter decks. I mean, as much of a Brandgate lover as I am, I'm not building Messiah. That's Philip's ball game, and he's more than going to cover this for us when that happens. But Shane really liked Chrono Dragon, so Chronojet. So we're going to really try to show it to him. He's a busy man,
and this is going to be very, very popular. You're going to see this around a lot because
it's strong,
very strong. It's a lot stronger than it looks like on the box.
Correct. And, out of the box, it's already good, but like you just fine tune it just a little bit, and got the duds for it.
But on to the outro. So yeah, this is the products. We did go ahead and build the frame so you can actually see it here, and this looks great.
It's gorgeous. So it has 2 extra screws. You can either replace them with the nods or do vertical, or if you get a standing upright card, do it long ways.
Or if you want to just take the knobs out completely, you can put this in its own frame on the wall and take out the screws
completely. That way it's flush inside its own frame. On top of a frame. Frame squared.
Frame on frame for your frame rare, I would say.
Yeah. So that's when they call it the full frame rare.
The full frame rare. Yeah. But yeah, like overall, I think this is
fantastic product.
Yeah, like I think the actual regular deck box comes with what you'd expect. It comes with a deck box, technically, like a storage box. It comes with the acrylic coins, which I feel is a really nice touch.
I'm glad that both got it. I didn't really see a physical difference between the two, other than they're exactly the same product. The deck box for the premium one's even better.
Yeah, like
it is a quarter. This is a quarter the size. Yes. That one's 4 times bigger.
And like we showed earlier, you can fit full deck boxes into this.
So you can probably fit up to 8 easily.
Or like the playmat wasn't here, you can roll the playmats into this side and it's just the right size.
Because it's just the width of the box.
So yeah, like the premium,
very fancy.
I feel like it's every bit worth what you pay for the premium deck set.
Yeah, you're getting your money's worth. I mean, I physically don't know the price difference between the two. I'm sure it's pretty big.
I think it's like $80 for the regular, and I think it's like closer for retail, like 180 or something.
For the fancy.
280, something like that.
So it's a lot, but you do get some really premium. They don't skimp out on anything.
Like you get what you're paid for. You get the deck holder, the top loaders. You get the acrylic holder. You get the deck
all
box,
the foils,
the rubber playmat. The only thing you don't get is sleeves, but I mean, like otherwise, you get everything you'd ever want for this product.
Oh yeah, I mean, top loaders make up for that gap, though.
Yeah, I feel like the top loaders, the quality of that alone is nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I didn't see really any major faults. If we did, we kind of pointed them out as we were going, which is just the foils aren't, the triggers aren't foil, but minuscule problem. You more than already have them foil already, but effect triggers don't really come in foil unless you've got extra money to throw around.
Exactly.
It's SP or bust on those.
Yes. But I'm sure if you're already spending the amount of money you're spending on the premium deck set, you probably already spent the money to get those for the deck already.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my only major complaint is the same as yours, as we pointed out, is just if they had more of this available for other decks, not just for encounters.
Yes. I do like that as an entry for Stride coming in, this is a great way to introduce it, like going all out. But I do feel Bushiroad, if you're listening, do this for some other decks besides Stride deck sets. I would love to see this for like a future trial deck as an option, like going for like a premium option for it, or anything else down the road. Yeah,
because you got your other partner games like with Token Rambu and the Shaman King, Record of Ragnarok. So like when you do those crossovers, you could have like a fancy version, or they can pull because you already have the structure decks for Shaman King, but make a fancy version for those people. We'll figure it out.
Exactly.
But you know, we're no big wigs. We're adjacently loved by Bushiroad stuff. With several parties removed, but they still love us in the end, right? Maybe.
Exactly. With that, we're gonna wrap it up here. Be prepared. People are gonna be playing this if you're not playing it, and if you are playing it, have fun. It's a fun deck to play, regardless. G was a great format, and is
Great
no
to
different.
stretch. It was fun while it lasted.
Well, so
G was historic.
so this is a great way to feel like you're playing back in the day.
Really, as they call it, nostalgia trip. This is definitely a nostalgia trip. The product.
Yes.
Boy, howdy, is it cool.
Yes. And hopefully we see more in the future.
Oh, absolutely.
With that, I've been Alex.
And I've been Lon.
See you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.